Hi, I have a question for you today. How ready are you to manifest the home of your dreams? Whether it's an apartment, whether it's a house, whether it's a bungalow or ranch style house, whatever it is, wherever it is. How ready are you to risk believing that through using radical gratitude, deep appreciation, you can raise up your frequency, your vibration in life to such a point that you will be magnetically attracting either the rental or the purchase of a home that will make you very, very pleased to come back to every day and very joyful to be able to live in and steward. I'm Beverly Banov Brown, and I am an intuitive, a life and love mentor, and have been for a whole lot of years. And I love the work that I do because I get to help people make their dreams realities. I get to help them to do things like manifesting the home of their dreams. How do we do this? I have an action plan for you today with golden nuggets of insight that I've used with my clients and in my own life very successfully for about 30 years now. Golden nugget number 1. With radical gratitude, creating new and ever-deepening levels of appreciation where we are choosing more and more every minute to focus on what is beautiful in our lives and in the lives of those around us. Golden nugget number 1 is to remember the Bible quote, "Bloom where you are planted." What does that mean? As I'm interpreting it right now, it very simply means that wherever you're living, it's important to be grateful. Even if there are aspects of the place that are making you want to leave. Maybe you've outgrown it. Maybe it's too small. A noisy neighborhood, perhaps. Maybe it's a polluted air situation, hard to park. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. What matters is that unlike millions and millions of people on this planet, you have a home. You have a place to keep your clothes, a place to take a shower and shave and read and sleep soundly and eat your food and prepare it. You have a place, an address that you know is yours. So, bloom where you're planted, along with that idea, is always start from fullness. Always start from gratefulness. So, I'm going to ask you if it feels right to you to make a list of all the best aspects of where you're currently living. Perhaps it's something as simple as the shower temperature is always just the way you like it, or the water pressure is great when you take your shower, or you like the way the kitchen oven works. Maybe you like one room in particular where you find you want to read, you want to sit, you want to meditate, you want to do prayer, you want to entertain your friends. Maybe none of that applies, but there is something, if you're really actively choosing to focus on what's good about it, that you can find in that present home. And then, when you've made that list, however long or short it might be, I'm going to ask you to think of the last 2 or 3 places where you've lived before. What did you most appreciate about those neighborhoods? Maybe you had a caring community of friends and neighbors who watched out for each other, who lent a helping hand when one of them might have some trouble. Maybe there was something about those homes that appealed to you, visually, auditorily. Maybe you had a lot of birds who sang around there. Maybe you have particularly happy memories with friends or family in those places. It all counts. Whatever brings you a feeling of upliftment, a feeling of encouragement, a feeling of radical gratitude. And when you're done making those lists, I'm going to ask you, golden nugget number 2, to start envisioning the place that makes you just absolutely light up in an inner and outer smile whenever you think about it. Now, on that list, Again, we want to focus on what's beautiful. What kind of neighborhood is it? And what makes you happy at the thought of living there? Is it suburban, urban? Maybe it's rural, semi-rural, a farm. Is it tropical? Is it lush? Is it very stark? Maybe it's in the desert, or maybe it's in New England or the South or the Pacific Northwest or some other country entirely. I don't know where it is, but you do, because this is your dream and you have a right to it. And that is a very critical part of Golden Nugget number 2. Owning your right to have whatever it is you really want. Whether it's a new house, an apartment, a shared dwelling, an intentional community, whatever it is, you can have it. In order to have something, we have to believe that it's possible. We have to take that marvelous leap of faith and say, that's for me. And then we have to know that we deserve it. Not necessarily because of any marvelous thing that we've done or because we've saved somebody's life. No. And how lovely if we have. We have a right to it because we are beloved children of this universe and we are here to thrive. The more we can know that, the more we can own that, the more joy we can take in that, the more loving people we become, the more we're able to give and receive love, give and receive joy, give and receive resiliency, which is key to living a great life on this earth. So, Golden Nugget number 3, really let yourself be in a position where you are quiet, not where you're driving or operating any kind of conveyance that requires a lot of thought and alertness and concentration. Just allow yourself to sit in your favorite chair or lie down on your bed or futon, whatever you have. Or for that matter, just go outside or to the beach and let yourself lay on the Mother Earth and feel the energy of the earth coming up to love you and enfold you and wrap yourself in its golden healing energy. And then while you're doing that, you might want to visualize light coming down from the sun. And let yourself breathe a little bit and get centered, let everything settle down a little. And then start to really visualize the home of your dreams. Where it is, how it is, what it sounds like, what kind of neighborhood it is, what style of home, how many rooms, how many bathrooms. Is it an open floor plan? Is it each individual room? I don't know, again, what it is for you. I have a pretty awfully good, actually, idea what it is for me. But for you, it's something that you know deep within your beautiful heart. Let it be revealed fully. Smell all the fragrances of that neighborhood. Hear all the sounds, see all the sights. Imagine what it's like to wake up there in the morning. Imagine your joy. Imagine your peace and harmony. See who, if anybody else, you want to have living with you there. And when you're done with all of that, really let yourself breathe in complete confidence that you will get this or something even better, and breathe out, just exuding the love, the gratefulness for this manifesting as if you already were there. And then, the next golden nugget for today, I'm going to ask you to visualize that you are holding a beautiful key. And that key, see yourself walking up the front path to that house. And when you get to the front door, put that key inside the lock. See your name on the mailbox and walk in, take a tour of every room. See whether you have tile floors, wood floors, carpeting, whatever else. I think you know where I'm going with this. Just really get the feeling, let yourself feel the joy, the happiness, the absolute deep gratitude that you're being blessed in this wondrous way. And then you might go a little further and see family, see friends there, see yourself pursuing new interests, old hobbies, whatever it is that makes you joyful. And when you're done with all of that, just, again, let it go. Send it out into the ethers and then make yourself a list of 3 things you're going to do starting tomorrow. Might be something as simple as going on the internet on some of the sites that have homes for sale or for rent. It might be calling a realtor. It might be getting in the car and taking a walk or a ride to that destination, that neighborhood you want, just going up and down the streets, talking to people, walking their dogs, and asking them for help. Or it might be networking with friends who you know live in those areas. And if it's far away from where you live, you can do it just as well virtually by using social media. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, remember, this is an energetic process, and you want to be at your absolute peak of radical gratitude at all times so that you have that joy inherently, and so that you are in that gorgeous process, that exquisite, privileged process of drawing to you the ideal home. I'm Beverly Banov Brown. It's been a joy to have this time with you. I can't wait to hear many reports of exquisitely beautiful homes, just what you want. That or something even better than you may have ever thought possible. Bye for now, and happy house hunting.